Hello students, welcome in Vishwaji Studies. To learn more by educational videos, please subscribe, like and share our Vishwaji Studies channel. Now we are going to learn Standard 10 Mathematics Part 1, first chapter, Linear Equation in Two Variables. In this chapter, now we are going to learn the equations which are reducible in linear equation in two variables. For that, see practice set number 1.4. First, we will solve an activity. So, see in the activity that complete the following table. In the table, you have given some equations. From that equation, find out number of variables and then decide whether the given equations are linear or not. So, see first equation. First equation is 3 upon x minus 4 upon y is equal to 8. Here, two variables are given. The variables are x and y. Therefore, number of variables are 2. The given equation is not linear equation because its degree of each term is not 1. Now see second equation. It is 6 upon x minus 1 plus 3 upon y minus 2 is equal to 0. This equation is also having two variables that are x and y. So, number of variables are 2. But the given equation is not linear equation because degree of each term is not 1. Next equation is 7 upon 2x plus 1 plus 13 upon y plus 2 is equal to 0. Here is also two variables that are x and y. So, number of variables are 2. But the given equation is not linear equation because degree of each term is not 1. Next equation is 14 upon x plus y plus 3 upon x minus y is equal to 0. In this equation also, two variables are there that are x and y, but it is not linear because degree of each term is not 1. Now we have seen some equations are there which are not linear equation, but we are going to reduce that linear equation in two variables. To solve that type of example, we are going to solve practice set 1.4. So the given question is solve the following simultaneous equation. The first equation is 2 upon x minus 3 upon y is equal to 15. Second equation is 8 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 77. If you observe these two equations, we will observe that the denominator of the first term of both equations, that is equation number 1 and equation number 2 is same, and the denominator of second term of both equations is also same, that is y. We are using this same denominator for making this equation reducible into linear equation. So, let us solve. Write first equation first, that is 2 upon x minus 3 upon y is equal to 15. 2 upon x we can write in the form of 2 into 1 upon x, and 3 upon y we can write it in to the form of 3 into 1 upon y. So, by writing it in the equation, we will get equation as 2 into 1 upon x minus 3 into 1 upon y is equal to 15. Here we are going to consider 1 upon x as m and 1 upon y as n. By substituting considered m and n into the above equation, we will get new equation, that is 2m minus 3n is equal to 15. This is our first equation, and this equation is converted into linear equation in two variables. Now keep another equation, 8 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 77. Here also 8 upon x we can write in the form of 8 into 1 upon x plus 5 into 1 upon y is equal to 77. As we considered 1 upon x as m, 1 upon y as n, we can write here and get equation as 8m plus 5n is equal to 77. Give the number to it. We are going to use here to solve the given equation a method which is known as equating coefficient and eliminating variables. For that we are choosing here to equate the coefficients of variable m. Coefficient of m of second equation is 8, and we have to make coefficient of m of first equation as 8. For that we are going to multiply 2 by 4. So now multiply equation number 1 by 4. We get new equation 8m minus 12n is equal to 60. Give it number 3. Now equation number 3 is nothing but the conversion form of equation number 1. So we are not considering here equation number 1, only considering here equation number 2 and 3. Now if you see the coefficients of variable m of equation number 2 and 3 are same, that is 8, but both having plus sign. To eliminate it, we are going to subtract. So now subtract equation number 3 from 2. For that, write equation number second first as 8m plus 5n is equal to 77. Then write equation third below it as 8m minus 12n is equal to 60. For the subtraction, we are changing the signs of the third equation. 8 is having positive sign, will become negative, minus 12 will become positive, or plus 60 will become minus 60. 8m and 8m will cancel each other, and we will get the answer as 17n is equal to 17 after subtraction. There is no any sign between 17 and n, means multiplication is there. When this 17 will goes to the right hand side of is equal to sign, it will divide to 17. So next step is n is equal to 17 upon 17. After division, we get the value of n is equal to 1. Now we are going to substitute this value of n in equation 2 to get the value of m. The second equation is 8m plus 5n is equal to 77. Instead of n, we are going to write 1 there. So we get equation as 8m plus 5 into 1 is equal to 77. First do the multiplication. So multiplying 5 into 1, we get 5. So our equation is 8m plus 5 is equal to 77. Plus 5, when it goes to the right hand side of is equal to sign, will become minus 5. So our step is 8m is equal to 77 minus 5. After subtraction of 77 minus 5, we get answer 72. So, to the next step, write 8m is equal to 72. 8 is multiplication from 2m. When it goes to the right hand side of is equal to sign, it will divide to 72. After division, we get value of m as 9. Therefore, m is equal to 9. Here we got the values of m and n. As we consider, resubstitute the values of m and n again, we get 1 upon x is equal to m and 1 upon y is equal to n. Instead of m, write 9 in the equation. Instead of n, write 1 in the given equation. So, we get as 1 upon x is equal to 9 and 1 upon y is equal to 1. To get the values of x and y, we are going to inverse of. To get the values of x and y, take the inverse of both equations. So, we get value of x is equal to 1 upon 9 and value of y is equal to 1. Next example, first equation in this example is 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4. Second equation is 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. To solve this equation, write first equation. It is 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4. We can write 10 upon x plus y in the form of 10 into 1 upon x plus y and 2 upon x minus y we can write in the form of 2 into 1 upon x minus y is equal to 4. So, we get equation as 10 into 1 upon x plus y plus 2 into 1 upon x minus y is equal to 4. Let us consider 1 upon x plus y is equal to m and 1 upon x minus y is equal to n. By substituting, instead of 1 upon x plus y is equal to m and instead of 1 upon x minus y is equal to n, we get equation as 10m plus 2n is equal to 4. We can make it simple equation by dividing by 2 to both sides. So, 10m upon 2 plus 2 upon 2n is equal to 4 upon 2. Dividing by 2 to the both sides of equation. We get simplified equation as 5m plus n is equal to 2. Give number 1 to this equation. Now write down the second equation, that is 15 upon x plus y plus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. Here also 15 upon x plus y we can write in the form of 15 into 1 upon x plus y and 5 upon x minus y we can write in the form of 5 into 1 upon x minus y. So, we get equation as 15 into 1 upon x plus y plus 5 into 1 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. As we consider 1 upon x plus y as m and 1 upon x minus y as n, we get equation as 15m plus 5n is equal to minus 2. Give number 2 to this equation. To solve equation number 1 and equation number 2, we are going to use here equating coefficient method and elimination of one variable. For that, we are going to equate the coefficient of n of both equations. coefficient of n of equation 2 is 5 and we are going to make coefficient of n of equation 1 as 5. For that, multiplying equation 1 by 5 we have each term will be multiplied by 5. So we get equation as 25m minus 5n is equal to 10. Give the number 3 to this equation. Here we get equation number 3 from equation number 1. So while solving it, we are not going to considering equation number 1. Only going to consider equation number 2 and equation number 3. Coefficient of n of both equation 2 and 3 is same but having different signs. So by adding only, variable n will get cancelled. So by adding equation 2 and 3, write first equation number 2, that is 15m minus 5n is equal to minus 2. Below it, equation number 3 as 25 minus 5n is equal to 10. Nth term of both equation will get cancelled. So we get answer as 40m is equal to 8. 40 is in the multiplication form to m. When it goes to the right hand side, it will divide to 8. So we get m is equal to 8 upon 40. After division, we get m is equal to 1 upon 5. To get value of n, we will substitute value of m in equation number 1, which is simple equation. So 5m plus n is equal to 2. At the place of m, we have to write here 1 upon 5. We get equation as 5 into 1 upon 5 plus n is equal to 2. 5 and 1 upon 5 are multiplicative inverse. So its value is 1. We get equation as after multiplication 1 plus n is equal to 2. At the left hand side 1 is positive. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become minus 1. So to the next step, n is equal to 2 minus 1. After subtraction, we get value of n as n is equal to 1. Here we get values of m and n. We are resubstituting these values of m and n again, that is 1 upon x plus y is equal to m and 1 upon x minus y is equal to n. Instead of writing m, we are going to write here 1 upon 5 and instead of writing n, we are going to write here 1. So we get equation as 1 upon x plus y is equal to 1 upon 5 and 1 upon x minus y is equal to 1. X plus y and 5 are at the denominator and its numerator is 1. So it becomes easy by taking its inverse. In the same way, 1 upon x upon y, that is x minus y, is at the denominator. So it becomes simple by taking inverse. After taking inverse of both sides, we get equation as x plus y is equal to 5. Give the number 4 to this equation. We get next equation as x minus y is equal to 1. Give the fifth number to this equation. Now see, coefficients of y of equation 4 and 5 are same and their signs are different. So after adding only, they will cancel each other. So by adding equation number 4 and 5, for that write fourth equation first. It is x plus y is equal to 5 plus fifth equation x minus y is equal to 1 After addition, plus y and minus y will get cancelled. We get answer as 2x is equal to 6. 2 is in multiplication form. When it goes to the right hand side, it divides to the 6. So, we get x is equal to 6 upon 2. After division, we get x is equal to 3. To get the value of y, substitute the value of x in the equation number 4. Equation number 4 is x plus y is equal to 5. At the place of x, substituting the value as 3, we get equation as 3 plus y is equal to 5. 3 is positive. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become negative. So, we get y is equal to 5 minus 3. After subtraction, we get value of y is 2. That is, y is equal to 2. Therefore, solution of given equation is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Let us solve the next example. The first equation is 27 upon x minus 2 plus 31 upon y plus 3 is equal to 85. Second equation is 31 upon x minus 2 plus 27 upon y plus 3 is equal to 89. Denominators of first terms of both equation is same, that is x minus 2. For that, we are going to consider one letter. Denominator of second term of both equation is also same. It is y plus 3. For that, we are going to consider a letter. By using it, we will solve the example. Let us solve. Write first equation. First, 27 upon x minus 2 plus 31 upon y plus 3 is equal to 85. 27 upon x minus 2 we can write in the form of 27 into 1 upon x minus 2 and 31 upon y plus 3 we can write in the form of 31 into 1 upon y plus 3. So, our equation is 27 into 1 upon x minus 2 plus 31 into 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to 85. Let us consider 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to m and 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to n. After substituting the m and n, we get equation as 27m plus 31n is equal to 85. Give the number 1 to this equation. Now write the second equation as 31 upon x minus 2 plus 27 upon y plus 3 is equal to 89. Here also 31 upon x minus 2 we can write in the form of 31 into 1 upon x minus 2 and 27 upon y plus 3 we can write in the form of 27 into 1 upon y plus 3. So, we can write here 31 into 1 upon x minus 2 plus 27 into 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to 89. As we considered m and n, after substituting, we get equation as 31m plus 27n is equal to 89. Give the number 2 this equation. If we observe the equation number 1 and 2, we get here the coefficient of m of first equation and coefficient of n of second equation is same. In the same way, coefficient of n of first equation and coefficient of m of second equation is same. For that, we are use a special method to solve this. This method we have already learned in our first video. Let us solve. by adding equation number 1 and 2. Write first equation 27m plus 31n is equal to 85 plus second equation below it 31m plus 27n is equal to 89. After addition we get equation as 58m plus 58n is equal to 174. We can simplify this equation and can make this equation simple by dividing 58 to the both sides of equation. So our equation is 58m upon 58 plus 58n upon 58 is equal to 174 upon 58. After division, we get equation m plus n is equal to 3. This is our equation number 3, which is simplified equation. We are going to take subtraction of equation number 1 and 2. So, by subtracting equation number 1 from 2, 31m plus 27n is equal to 89 minus 27m plus 31n is equal to 85. By changing signs of second equation, 27 is having positive sign will become negative. 31 is having positive sign, it also becomes negative. And 85 is also positive, will become negative. After subtraction, we get equation as 4m minus 4n is equal to 4. Each term can be divided by 4. So, after division, 4m upon 4 minus 4n upon 4 is equal to 4 upon 4. We get m minus n is equal to 1. Give the equation number 4 to this equation. Now, equation number 3 and equation number 4 are simple equation to solve. Coefficients of variable n are same and their signs are different of equation number 3 and 4. So, by adding only, variable n will eliminate. By adding equation number 3 and 4, m plus n is equal to 3 plus m minus n is equal to 1. By adding, we get equation as 2m is equal to 4. 2 is in the multiplication form. When it goes to the right hand side, it will divide to the 4. After division, we get the value of m as m is equal to 2. To get the value of n, we will substitute the value of m in equation number 3. Equation number 3 is m plus n is equal to 3, which is simple equation. Instead of m, by writing 2, we get equation as 2 plus n is equal to 3. 2 is positive at the left hand side. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become negative. So, we get n is equal to 3 minus 2. After subtraction, we get value of n as n is equal to 1. Here we get the values of m and n. As we considered m for 1 upon x minus 2 and n for 1 upon y plus 3, by substituting these values in this considered equation, we have 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to m and 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to n. Instead of m, we are going to write 2 and instead of n, we are going to write 1. X minus 2 is at denominator, that is in division form. When it goes to the right hand side, it will multiply to the number 2. And y plus 3 is also at the denominator. When it goes to the right hand side, it also multiplies to the number 1. So we get 1 is equal to 2 into the bracket x minus 2 bracket complete and 1 is equal to 1 into the bracket y plus 3 bracket complete. After multiplication, we get the next equation as 1 is equal to 2x minus 4 and 1 is equal to y plus 3. Minus 4 is at the right hand side. When it goes to the left hand side, it will become positive. At the same time, 3 is positive at the right hand side. When it goes to the left hand side, it will become negative. So, we get to the next step. 1 plus 4 is equal to 2x and 1 minus 3 is equal to y. After addition, we get 5 is equal to 2x and after subtraction, we get minus 2 is equal to y. 2 is in multiplication form to the x. When it goes to the left hand side, it will divide to the 5. So we get 5 upon 2 is equal to x and y is equal to minus 2. Here, remember one thing that variables are always written to the left hand side of is equal to sign and its answers are written to the right hand side of the is equal to sign. So, x is equal to 5 upon 2 and y is equal to minus 2. This is the one method by which we have found values of x and y. See the another method to solve. Before that, first method we have shown in the box and second method is going to use after the step 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to 2 and 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to 1. After that step, we are going to take inverse of both sides. So we get equations as x minus 2 is equal to 1 upon 2 and y plus 3 is equal to 1. Minus 2 is at the left hand side. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become positive 2 and plus 3 is at the left hand side. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become negative. So we get x is equal to 1 upon 2 plus 2 and y is equal to 1 minus 3. For the addition of 1 upon 2 plus 2, the denominator of both term is not same. So by doing cross multiplication, we get next step as x is equal to 1 plus 4 upon 2 and here after subtraction we get value of y is equal to minus 2. 1 plus 4 gives 5. So value of x is equal to 5 upon 2 and value of y is equal to minus 2. This is the second method. So we have shown here in the box. Out of these two boxes, one method you can use to find the values of x and y. Now see the next example. First equation is 1 upon 3x plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 3 upon 4. The second equation is 1 upon 2 into the bracket 3x plus y bracket complete minus 1 upon 2 into the bracket 3x minus y bracket complete is equal to minus 1 upon 8. The denominator of first term of both equation is same. It is 3x plus y. At the same time, denominator of second term of both equation is also same. It is 3x minus y. For that, we are considering one letter while solving these equations. Let us solve this equation. Write first equation 1 upon 3x plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 3 upon 4. Let us consider 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to m and 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to n. Then we will get the equation as m plus n is equal to 3 upon 4. If the equation have any denominator, then if any equation have denominator, then remove the denominator number. So our equation will become simple. For that, multiply each term by that number which is at denominator. So we get next step, multiplying by 4 to the both sides as 4 into m plus 4 into n is equal to 3 upon 4 into 4. In the term 3 upon 4 into 4, 4 will cancels each other. So we get equation as 4m plus 4n is equal to 3. Give the equation number 1 to this equation. Now write the next equation, that is second equation, as 1 upon 2 into 3x plus y bracket complete minus 1 upon 2 into the bracket 3x minus y bracket complete is equal to minus 1 upon 8. We can write each term into the multiplication form as 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3x plus y minus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to minus 1 upon 8. As we considered 1 upon 3x plus y as m and 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to n, we get equation as 1 upon 2 into m minus 1 upon 2 into n is equal to minus 1 upon 8. Here the numbers at denominators are 2, 2 and 8. 8 is the bigger number. So to cancel these numbers, we have to multiply each term by 8. After multiplication, we get as 8 into 1 upon 2 into m minus 8 into 1 upon 2 into n is equal to minus 1 upon 8 into 8. 2 will divide to the 8 and 8 will divide to the 8. So we get answers as 4m minus 4n is equal to minus 1 as the equation. Give the number 2 to this equation. If we observe the equation number 1 and equation number 2, the coefficients of m and n are same, but the sign to the 4n of equation 1 and equation 2 are different. So by adding only, we will eliminate the term n. So by adding equation number 1 and equation number 2, write equation number 1 as 4m plus 4n is equal to 3 plus 4m minus 4n is equal to minus 1 plus 4n and minus 4n will cancel to each other. So after addition we get answer as 8m is equal to 2. 8 is into the multiplication form to the m. When it goes to the right hand side, it will divide to the 2. After division, we get answer of m as m is equal to 1 upon 4. To get the value of n, substitute this value of m in equation number 1, which is simple equation. So first equation 4m plus 4n is equal to 3. Instead of m, after writing 1 upon 4, we get equation as 4 into 1 upon 4 plus 4n is equal to 3. 4 and 1 upon 4 are multiplicative inverse of each other. So after multiplication, it gives answer 1. So after multiplication, we get 1 plus 4n is equal to 3. 1 is positive at the left hand side. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become negative. we get here 4n is equal to 3 minus 1. After subtraction, we get 4n is equal to 2. 4 is in the multiplication form. When it goes to the right hand side, it will divide to the 2. We get n is equal to 2 upon 4. After division, we get the value of n is equal to 1 upon 2. After getting the values of m and n, resubstitute the values of m and n as we considered. After writing 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to m and 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to n, and instead of m keeping 1 upon 4 and instead of n keeping 1 upon 2, we get 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 1 upon 2. Here 3x plus y and 4 both is at denominator and its numerator are 1. And in second equation also 3x minus y and 2 are at denominator and its numerators are 1. To simplify it, take its inverse. So after taking inverse, we get 3x plus y is equal to 4 as third number equation and 3x minus y is equal to 2, which is our fourth equation. If we observe equation number 3 and 4, the coefficients of x and y are same, but y is positive of equation 3 and y is negative of equation number 4. After adding only, we can eliminate the variable y. By adding equation number 3 and number 4, 3x plus y is equal to 4 plus 3x minus y is equal to 2. After addition, plus y minus y will get cancelled and we get answer 6x is equal to 6. 6 is in multiplication form. When it goes to the right hand side, it will divide to the 6. After division, we get value of x is equal to 1. To get the value of variable y, substitute this equation number 3, we get 3x plus y is equal to 4. Writing 1 instead of x, we get 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. After multiplication, we get positive 3. When it goes to the right hand side, it will become negative 3. So we get y is equal to 4 minus 3. After subtraction, we get value of y as y is equal to 1. So solution of this equation is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. To encourage us, please subscribe Vishwajit Studies and hit the bell icon to watch latest videos.
It's presented by Vishwajit Studies. Contact 8530437242.
Thank you.